You've been out in the yard working since we've had the nice weather.
You know me. I like working in my yard. And I've been raking the leaves, I mowed the lawn, I've been preparing an area for 1,000 square feet of sod. I'm going to be putting that down tomorrow. I love being outside.
But you're doing this now for a reason.
Well, because next week it's going to rain, right. and I'll put down fertilizer, and that's another thing I might recommend to all of our friends out there is sometime this weekend put down some fertilizer, because the fall fertilizer, because the storms coming in will be good for fertilizer. All right?
Okay.
Just a few little thoughts from the Dan Pope brain.
When Dan does his yard work.
Yeah, deep in his brain. And when I put up my Christmas lights, you better really worry. We have some lake effect storms. The neighbors watch me. When they see me putting up my Christmas lights, they know I'm serious. I want them up before the snows hit. Lake effect snows. Speaking of that, look at these lake effect snow squalls coming off of Lake Michigan. Out to the west, we find temperatures of 51 in Logan. We are 60 on Vortex. We go a little bit east and we find Vernal at 50. Let's go southwest. Cedar City 64. It's actually warmer in Cedar City than St. George, where it is 63. And in the south, yesterday it hit the 90s. Today only expected to be in the upper 80s, because the changes are already starting to happen. The onshore flow will keep the heat from moving in, but still in the 80s today across parts of the Northeast. All right, I meant to hit the other button. I did want to talk about Tomas. It is right, here is Haiti. Right there is the center of circulation, so it's going right between there and Cuba. So this storm will move out over the Cayman Islands and into the open waters. It'll miss the United States, but the bottom line is it's producing as much as 10 to 15 inches of water on the denuded soils of Haiti. They've cut all the trees down for the purpose of having firewood, and all of that rain is acting as flash flooding. It's just not a good situation, just tons of rain. Again, some temperatures across Utah. Mesquite is 76. Oh, football games, big football games. TCU, Utah. I'm going to pick Utah by 3 points. 60s and mostly sunny. BYU, UNLV versus BYU. I'm going to pick BYU by 20 points, nearly 3 touchdowns, and 70 degrees for your temperature. We have Dixie at SUU. I have no idea who will win this game. My guess is SUU, because they won their conference. So I'll say SUU by, I'm just going to totally pick a number, 9. 60s to near 70 degrees in Cedar City. Some other numbers across the west. Notice the showers along the west coast beginning to form. Here's where this high-pressure ridge is, and notice as we go through the time frame, look at this little disturbance right here. This is Sunday. It kind of lifts out over northern Utah, and there's the cold front. That right there, my friends, that is going to hit us Monday morning. Rain and snow coming in on Monday, and then again Wednesday. Look at the numbers with me as we head towards southern Utah. 70s right there in St. George. I'm going to move out of the way because my producer is saying if I don't hustle, I'm in trouble. All right, 70s into the 60s. Northern Utah, I've been talking too much. Upper 60s today, beautiful day. And then let's look at those very quickly. Come on, computer.
There it is.
Monday and Wednesday. And Thursday.
It's all those sports betting lines you've been giving. That's what's taking up the time.
Well, the problem is it takes 4 seconds for this thing to click through. All right, shut up, she says.